Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Wednesday night. Happy Thanksgiving in 8 minutes, because it's going to be Thursday morning at the stroke of midnight. Family is asleep, got a little free time on my hands. We have a roaring Yule log in the background, so I figured it might be fun to do a weblog, not weblog, live stream. And I'm so out of it for the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. Goose, how you doing? Hopefully you're enjoying your, Thanksgiving break here. Let me just refresh. Maybe we should like reposition the camera so we get the toastiness right here. So there we go. Hang on a second here. There we go. Nothing like a nice fireside chat right here. Hang on a sec here. Dooby dooby doo. Hold on. Just grabbing my thing so I can see the chat here. Good times, good times. You should bring food Monday so you can steal it. What is it with kids like coming to teachers' classrooms for food? Like, I mean, my mom thinks somebody stole a piece of her pie out of my fridge. And if that is the case, you're a jerk. So yeah, lame. So she's less worried about the pie and more worried about the idea that somebody stole her Tupperware. So if you are the person that stole the pie, not you, Goose, but if the person who did steal the pie, or if somebody stole the pie, I don't know if she just misplaced her piece of pie, but her whole thing was like, somebody stole my pie, and it has my Tupperware. So, and apparently, like, older women are like really into their Tupperware. So, just heads up for that. Right on, right on. So Thanksgiving will be pretty cool. Actually, speaking of my mom, she's coming over to the house tomorrow, along with my stepdad, and we're gonna, have a turkey that my wife is making. I have full faith in her not to poison us all with salmonella, so that'll be great. My normal Thanksgiving tradition is, get up and watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. And I'm always really pissed off that there's all these like Broadway shows that I think go for like way too long. Like that's like the first hour of the parade is like just these god awful musicals. Like it's Jagged Little Pill, the musical. I'm like, oh, please, no. God, no. But then, like, the fun stuff happens. They'll have, like, giant balloons of, like, Sonic or Spider-Man or Pikachu. They got Goku, Goku and Sonic and Spider-Man are always my favorite balloons. I love Pikachu. They got Poppin' Fresh sometimes, Pillsbury Doughboy. So I'm a big fan of the balloons. So I always look forward to that, and like the Rockettes and Santa, and just seeing different pop stars and just general coziness. Diego, konnichiwa, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Diego, and all the crew. Things I'm wearing the Hulk Hogan shirt that Diego so generously sent to the Noel ComiX YouTube channel. Right on, right on. It's actually really funny. So I remember very vividly back in like 2016 after Santino was born, I used to relax to a lot of like video game YouTubers, retro gaming channels, and some of the channels I'd kind of stumble across would be like the Completely Unnecessary podcast, which I'm not really a fan of. But it was like Pat and Ian, these two guys, and they were, probably in their like early 30s, late 20s, and they were like really bitching about maybe they were in their 30s or in early 40s. I couldn't tell, whatever. But they were in that range, and they were bitching about the Coleco Chameleon and the Atari VCS, and it's like their whole like shtick is to bitch about these like startup retro consoles, and since Trump got reelected, I just kind of was feeling nostalgia for 2016, and remembering. I thought like what is Pat the NES punk doing, And sure enough, I went on his channel and he was bitching about a startup console. So apparently, there's some Sega console, some Sega fan console out of Spain that's trying to play all the Sega cartridges in one magical system. Awesome brother, that Hulk Hogan shirt looks so badass on you. Well, Diego, I couldn't have done it without you. Matching the Hulk Hogan shirt is my Martin hat, which I ordered off of a cool girls store that makes Martin hats. So I also ordered a different world hat because it's a different world from where you come from. Yes, it is now. Yeah. Starring Sinbad and Jasmine Guy. So yeah, there's that. Santino and I were watching AEW Dynamite. That was good. And as per usual, I'm just annoyed with just people who. I mean, I feel like people are having like less political breakdowns than they did in 2016. But I mean, I could just be avoiding things, which is probably a good idea because you got to watch out. Like, I always try to make very like authentic or kind of positive minded YouTube content. But there's definitely people that thrive on toxicity for clicks, and then you just kind of tune in out of like, well, what's this about? Is this like, scratching some alienation itch, or is this actually reporting like some serious, things that wouldn't be reported in the mainstream, or is this just, toxic crap that, is just clickbait to, kind of just draw your attention by, just catering to, like your biases of things that you don't like. And so then you want to watch things knocking down of things you don't like, and yeah, that's not really good. So, I mean, I do try to avoid generally content like that, but, you do come across it. And so, my whole thing is I feel like YouTube content, it's definitely a free country and you should make whatever kind of content that you want, but ideally it should be content that is honest and, not trying to bring out the worst in people for views. So that's, I wholeheartedly believe in the importance of talking about issues and topics, from a place of honesty and intellect, and and if you do feel like there's a problem or like a malady, to address it and address it honestly, showing as many sides of the issue as possible, and like another thing that is I think useful is if like mainstream media or mainstream commentary is leaving something out, I think it's important to address what they're leaving out. But at the same time, I think it's like I think it was like it's a Gundam or something like that. Just some guy with a VTuber thing was like bitching about the Snow White movie, and because like the girl who makes Snow White, Rachel's whatever the hell her name is just totally unhinged, and she has TDS, and she's a Hollywood narcissist. But it's like she would go on these Twitter rants, and like she apologized, and he's like, it's not enough, and it's like, dude, like this is the same kind of stuff that you guys criticize the like identity politics people for doing, the cancel culture mobs for doing, like, never apologize because they'll never accept your apology. And here you have one of these people apologizing, and you're like, well, you don't mean it, killer, not killer, but it's like, swarm, so it's like, because like the thing is like these cancel culture people, or these people who are into just bitching commentary, they don't want the conflicts resolved, because then their whole sense of meaning disappears, because they have set themselves up to not be constructive but to be destructive. So if like they have to constantly be knocking things down. Now, does that mean that you shouldn't call bullshit on bourgeois identity politics nonsense? No. Does that mean that you shouldn't address the issues of, like the nerd culture, or things like that? Like, no, it's like, do those things, but it's like, just do them from a place of honesty, rather than a place of, I need to have people watch my channel. That's what's so like toxic about the profit motive. Like the profit motive can be like really good, but in the sense of like driving innovation, because it's like, oh, if I come up with a new product, people will buy it, I'll make money, and then I can, better my living standards and things like that. But the profit motive also is like, I need to just do whatever I need to do to get profit, and then that leads to, people being dishonest, and that's not good, to put it mildly. On the political front, I was watching a really good Glenn Greenwald video, that was just, it was talking about a lot of the antipathy toward Matt Gaetz is just because he's, I'm more of a populist, anti-establishment, figure, so I'll tell you this right now. All this like people bitching about Trump's cabinet, if neocons and ex-CIA operatives and various party hacks of the establishment are saying that they like a candidate, that's a sign that the candidate is not that great of a pick. If they're trying to blackmail, destroy, and smear the people, that means that those people generally are the better picks, because, if bad people hate but like it's almost like you don't want the endorsement of bad people, so if the bad people are praising certain people and disliking other people, the people that they're disliking, they probably view as a threat, and if they're doing bad things, that means that there's probably a chance that those people may, limit the kind of crap that they're doing, or ideally stop, and like I'm so tired of people like, oh, it's like Trump, he's just like appointing like yes men and stuff. Like, you do understand that when when you have people working for you, you can't have people who are just willfully insubordinate. I mean, you do want people that will give you honest criticism, because that's what happens in communist countries, is, or just bureaucracy in general. In bureaucratic systems, people just tell the people above them what they want to hear to be rewarded. And that's why like communist countries have like famines and things like that, because the planning is so bad. Like how's the crop going? Oh, it's great, please reward me and don't punish me. And then like, well, it's like, oh wait, these numbers are bullshit and there's not enough food for people. So it's like that kind of thing, happens. So you don't want to have just, yes men. And I do think Trump's cabinet has got a lot of diverse opinions, but the thing is like, Trump knows that he's hated by the political machine for the most part. So just appointing people who are a part of that machine, who will subvert and disrespect you and not follow orders and things like that. Why on God's green earth would you appoint those people? That's like the dumbest shit that I've heard. Especially when Trump's first cabinet would just not do what he would say, or just just antagonize him, or which is why you have people like John Bolton like wringing their hands about how much they hate Donald Trump. And again, if John Bolton hates you, that's a really good sign that you're doing something right, because John Bolton is a warmonger. So anyway, so that's my brief political rant. I don't know. I've been messing around a lot with my Super Console X. It's Black Friday is coming up. I just bought this Kill la Kill game for $1.99. I just installed on the PS5. I just found out that a few days ago that there is a Nash Bridges channel on the Roku network, or the Roku, the Roku app or whatever. It's like Pluto. So I've been watching a lot of Nash Bridges. That show is great. Don Johnson is like a hero of mine. You know, it's like when you grow up without a father, you look at these like I guess like macho '80s icons as like father figures or people to model yourself after. And Don Johnson is like someone who I always thought was just like the freaking coolest dude ever. And Nash Bridges is great because he's basically like Sonny Crockett if he had two ex-wives and was in San Francisco instead of Miami. I mean, Nash Bridges is, I mean, it does have some really nice style, but it's more character driven than Miami Vice. Miami Vice was more like Miami Vice is, I think, better than Nash Bridges, but Nash Bridges is good in its own way. I mean, Miami Vice is like one of my all-time favorite shows, just because just great storytelling and amazing style, and just it's just beautiful to look at. And the characters are cool, and the music is awesome, and just everything about it just drips the energy and edge of the '80s, in the best way possible. Nash Bridges, it's got a lot of cool '90s aesthetics, but it's more it's just like if like cool cop characters, you kind of soften the edges a little bit, but they were still like really cool people, and and you got to see more of their personalities, do both serious and amusing things, tonally, and also in ways that drive the plot. The other cool thing about Nash Bridges is like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat is like the police chief, and like that's just it's like you got Don Johnson, so it's like you got Sonny Crockett, you got Cheech from Cheech and Chong, and then you got Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat as this like police trio. It's just like phenomenal. So yeah, good stuff. I've yet to see a bad Nash Bridges episode. So I've been having that on one TV. Santino's usually playing 2K, WWE 2K, or Fortnite on another TV, and then I got a Yule log on a third TV, and that's how my last few days in the game room have been. And I gotta tell you, it's been quite good. So I'm just trying to milk that for all it's worth. So the real question is, what do we play? Hey, where'd the Yule log? Oh, geez, let me the Yule log stop burning here. Oh, the Xbox turned off. I'll turn that back on. So anywho, what do we play? We could play something on the Xbox. I just turned it on. Yeah, what the hell? Let's probably play a little. We'll do a little Xbox here. Doobie-doobie-doo. Probably we'll get serious here. We'll take the hat off. We need all our brain power to just be fully unfettered. Right on. Do. Okie dokie. Alright. Where's my remote? Okay. You're still the one. Xbox One. I'll turn the PS5 off. You don't need that on right now. I have no idea what kind of game that Kill la Kill game is. I just saw it was like $2, and it was like down from 20. So I was like, yeah, I'll give that a shot. What do I have to lose? Nothing is the answer to that question. Okie dokie. Okay. Let me just scoot this a little more this way. All right. We always play Street Fighter. Rumble Roses. What the hell? Let's play Street Fighter. Why mess with it? You can't beat the classics, you know? Alright, let me turn the volume up a little bit here. I do love me some Street Fighter. We could try some Fortnite, Santino was freaking out about wanting that Juice World skin. It comes with a free juicer. No, it doesn't, but it should. Okay. I recently put the TV in game mode. Let's see how good game mode performs on this TV. I love Alpha 3 so much. Alpha 3. Street Fighter 03. Oh, we gotta go with my girl Cammy. That picture of Ryu and Akuma is based on the picture of Bret Hart and Diesel on a WWE magazine, or WWF magazine, I should say. Controls are pretty responsive here, so not really seeing anything noteworthy. Got a CRT filter on here. It looks pretty good, actually. Like, I don't like the filters that are just like, here's just like random scan lines, but I do like it if they, you know, can make the TV look something like a Trinitron, you know. Yes, sir. Hey, Noel, should fighting games have a story? I think this is the ideal way to do fighting games, is Street Fighter Alpha 3, where there is a story, but it's kind of effortlessly communicated through the game, both in like the win quotes and then like, you know, the intro dialogue to you know, like the character. Like this game, it's got like certain like fights where there is character dialogue, and then like really nice endings for each character that really lets you know what's going on. So that's for me the kind of story that the fighting game should have. You know, if it's I don't like the either or that happens increasingly with new releases, where it's like it's just an arcade mode and then they'll do like some movie mode where you like have to sit through, you know, like a half an hour of just like weird dialogue, you know, like it's like some kind of, you know, it's kind of like almost like an OVA or something of dubious narrative quality, you know, or not. I mean, it could be good. I mean, like, I mean, honestly, like Tekken 6 was like that, and I enjoyed the story mode, but back when I played it. But I much prefer something like this, or you know, like Dead or Alive. You know, 2 through 4 was pretty good with story. King of Fighters games too. Art of Fighting is a good example of a game with some good story. Garo. So yeah, but you know, Tekken always had some really nice, especially like Tekken 4. Hey, Kame's on here. Hey, Noel just got back from school. Whoa, pretty late on the East Coast. What do you did you get back from like a college class or where are you going to school? Or are you out of the country and in a totally different time zone? Ooh, speaking of different countries, here's Italy, the motherland. I love Rose's music. Lisa Lisa and the Cult Jam. Going to Sire Joseph Joestar. Beating me up here, darn it. It's too bad Capcom didn't make more JoJo fighting games. They could have done a great Golden Wind one. Not good at all. I love the artwork on this game. Come on. Turning up the difficulty, eh, Capcom? I love that one. Yes, sir. Alright, good work, Cammy. I think I can punch my way to glory. Man, I remember playing this game so much at my friend's house on Dreamcast. Ah, damn it. So, you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like, I really feel like if Capcom, they should have used sprites more like this for the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fighting game. Just because I feel like the faces were a little less expressive because of the more elongated sprites. I mean, it was still excellent and a beautiful looking game that I play quite a bit, actually. Ah, darn it, Rolento. Did I watch the Paris Olympics? I saw some of it. I didn't see the like opening ceremony where they had like drag queens and stuff, and people were like bitching about it because they had like drag queens at the Last Supper or something. So I guess they have, they got a lot of Da Vinci stuff at the Louvre, and like the whole like Moulin Rouge bourgeois, decadence thing, and made a lot of people angry. But I didn't see it. I just saw. I mean, my daughter loves gymnastics, so I've seen a decent amount of like clips of like the girls gymnastics team because Serafina likes to watch them, and they're cool. I saw Ray Gun. I thought that was hilarious. I like the Turkish guy with like the who could just like a ridiculously good marksman with like no enhancement gear or anything like that. So I mean, I saw a decent amount of the memes. There was that girl who was like a hermaphrodite boxer, caused a lot of uproar. One more. I got him. Yes. Yes, I did win. Ah, Dawson. Is anyone in the chat doing anything noteworthy or interesting for Thanksgiving? That's the question. Actually, we're actually officially in Thanksgiving. It's been 24. We're 24 minutes into Thanksgiving, so you can officially now start gorging yourself with stuffing. Of course, at this hour of the night, it's probably gonna be the stuffing from your pillow, but whatever works for you. I'm not here to judge. Man, good fight, Dawson. Hey, John's on. Hey, John. Just playing some Street Fighter 3 on the Xbox One. Originally, I wasn't planning on playing the Xbox One. I had a Yule log on it, and then all of a sudden the Yule log turned off, and I was like, let's just play some games. Got him. What did you miss? Yeah, that's just me playing Street Fighter. I did a little bit of a 15-minute, maybe a little longer. Just kind of a spiel about retro gaming consoles and a little bit about politics, a little bit about pro wrestling. Just feel like Trump's cabinet picks, if they're getting criticized, they're better. If they're getting praised, they're not as good. Just Santino and I have been watching AEW and enjoying it. You know, that was pretty much it. And then we started playing some Street Fighter. I do love me some Alpha 3. Oh, birdie. Forget danger, you can't be safe anyway. So with Birdie, they did what they did with Mickey from Art of Fighting. They basically they turned him black. In the first Art of Fighting, Mickey did not look black. Ah, Birdie. Oh, what? I got him. Originally, I was thinking of trying to stream last night, but just too tired. Oh, damn it. Darn it, you blocked it. Alright, got him. I just got done practicing racing. That's good. Where were you practicing? Ooh, he's got his katanas. Sometimes he fights with size. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Racing on your Xbox. Nothing beats the Xbox. Gosh darn it, Sodom. Now you're just being difficult. Man, I was just about ready to go for my super move, too. Please don't thank me. In fact, don't touch my mustache. Well, that is pretty late. We won't stream too long tonight. Supposed to get some snow. I'm happy we're getting a more wintry start to the season. Last year was too mild. Damn it. That's gonna get him. That's gonna do it. How's my job going? Not bad. I don't know. I mean, it's still early in the school year, generally speaking. So you know, the kids are not seeming to hate it. You know, the kids don't seem super burned out. I'm not really detecting any malicious intent from the kids. You know, there are some kids that are kind of needy, but that's fine. I don't mind helping them. That's what I'm there for. And you know, just I mean, outside of just some kids who are just like willfully lazy. Actually, I have a really good group of kids this year, and you know, so work is not unpleasant. So it's I don't want to jinx it, but it's going pretty well, and you know, I'm earning my money, but I don't hate teaching 7th grade, especially with this group of kids. So, but again, I mean, it's early in the year, so who knows what the future will bring. But But yeah, no, it's going well, and just doing my best. And actually, on Wednesday, we watched The Simpsons because of the Jake Paul fight. Everyone, we've all been talking about like the Jake Paul Tyson fight. So we watched The Simpsons where Homer was a boxer, and then because it's Thanksgiving and the kids are going home to eat, like we watched the one where Homer gained all that weight to get on disability, and we did Battle of the Teams, which is pretty fun. So I, put a wig on, and it was all purple, and we just, the kids did a really good job doing these like kind of pep rally, sports. Oh, Chun-Li. Weather was nice. It was inside, so it didn't. I mean, if it was bad, it wouldn't have mattered. But I feel like Tuesday it was sunny but chilly. Ah, darn it. So, like, good thing I am playing this game because it being so late, makes you a little more tired than normal. Of course, we all know the best way to remedy tiredness for a live stream is bust out the international channel tapes. I don't know, feeling like doing some gaming now. But yeah, this will be a shorter stream. I mean, I'm on break for 5 days, so we got plenty of time to stream and whatnot. This felt like doing a nice late night solo stream, just kind of chatting with the crew. Losing badly to the computer. There are 3 teams now instead of 4 for school. Nah, it was not good for anyone. We'll give it like 1 or 2 more tries with Cammy, and we'll play a different game. Although I am getting kind of tired, so. Like I said, this might be a shorter stream. Got her. Nah, that was a bad round. That got her. There is a 7th grade team, an 8th grade team, and then a 7-8 team. So some teachers do part 7th grade, part 8th grade. Weather in Cortland, it's very crisp. It's cold, but it was snowing last week quite a bit for a day and a half. That's supposed to start up again. But I'd say it's been knocking around. It's been like kind of like sunny and mildly wet, and it's been knocking around the 30s and 40s. I love this music. I thought I could get him. Yodelay hee hoo. Damn it. No, that's it. There's just there is no team 1 or team 2. There's a 7th grade team, an 8th grade team, and a 7-8 team. Alright. I can't beat Vega here. We might try something else. Well, Diego, how's the weather out in California? What's going on out there? Got him. You will soon see the truth. I love how she hops out from behind her back. Sorry if I'm being super chatty. Just feeling a little bit of the grog. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know why they did what they did with the teams. Not wanting to hire teachers, I guess. I got her. Keep them lined up. I got her. Alright, final boss time. Let's save our game here just in case. You are a worthless defect, and I will break you. Well, not if I have anything to say about it. Well, that's not good at all. I knew that was coming. Ah, darn it. The only thing about Alpha 3, like the vanilla arcade version, is if you lose the bison, you lose. That's it. No second chance. No, rather triumph. Those are the choices. That's not looking great. Yeah, it's no good for anyone. Yeah, one more try. Nah, one more go around the bend here. Ah, darn it. That's bad. Yeah, I'll give it another try. Are there 4 groups of teachers? No, there's 3. Oh, come on. Backing up. Ah, darn it. Ah, I'll play something else here. You win this round, Vegas, I got time for... I got time for at least something else. Play some Killer Instinct. Oh, I need the disc. I don't really feel like getting the disc out. You know, there was recent chatter that we're getting a new Virtua Fighter, so let's play some Virtua Fighter. Ah, sweet Xbox 360. You know the score. Man, Santino used to play this game a lot when he was little. This is a very beautiful game. Yahoo! 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 Better run home to mama now. These fans certainly got their money's worth tonight. You got that right. Kage makes wearing his more traditional ninja clothes after the craziness of Virtua Fighter 3 on the Saturn. So far, so good. Yeah, take that, society. That is a lot of sand. That's how you do it. Could have had the stream playing in the background while fixing up my PC. Arrow, how the hell are you? I'm actually pretty tired. I didn't start streaming until about, well, an hour and 14 minutes ago. So I'm probably gonna actually wrap it up pretty soon, just because you know, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I don't want to be just totally dead to the world, you know. So we played some Alpha 3, and now we're playing some Virtua Fighter 5 on the Xbox One. Actually, it's Ultimate Showdown. Yahoo! More or less gambled $45. How'd it go? Saved about $150. That's good. Sorry, Gene. Or Jean, or whatever you want to be called. Still done with testing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Cool. Somebody apparently made a Shenmue tech demo on the Sega Saturn very crudely. Only they could put Shenmue on the Sega Saturn. Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. It's a draw. Here we go. I got her. I love this song. So Arrow is messing around building and cleaning PCs. Like the scholar and gentleman that he is. Yeah, this song is so good. I love how she like smacks her her front back, wiggle her hips. Yeah, Virtua Fighter 6, that's gonna be exciting. It's finally coming. Alright, well guys, I hate to wrap things up so early, but we didn't start streaming until heading into midnight, and Thanksgiving being tomorrow. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up early. However, dang, I know you brought up getting into a real race car driving. Hopefully, it isn't too dangerous. Well, yeah, stay safe, everybody. Hands attended to, and chew thoroughly tomorrow. I'll be going live again. Several times over break. I'm also gonna do some game reviews. Probably review like some, my Mortal Kombat reviews tend to get things. I don't know. People just like to watch old Mortal Kombat videos. Thank you for your friendship, everybody, and your time and all that good stuff. Thank you for caring enough about the Noel ComiX YouTube channel to tune in and chat. So you guys, you're the heroes. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna do what like Hollywood does, and I'm gonna insult my fans. Listen, you unhinged Trumpist incels. You can all go to hell. Hope you die. Yes. No, I kid. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, I'll probably do some like Street Fighter EX reviews or Mortal Kombat reviews or just random retro gaming reviews. Good stuff. Good stuff. I should also probably do some artwork, but I'm just kind of in a video game mode. Anywho, I hope you all have an awesome Thanksgiving tomorrow. We'll chat soon, and I will see all of you in the very near future, because until next time, guys, I'm Noel. You take care, and happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye for now.